back at it again, baby, with my new rant. And today's topic of discussion is, should players, amateur athletes, or so called amateur athletes get paid? Most people don't feel like they should get paid. They feel like a scholarship is enough. Well, it's all relative. If I'm getting a 90, $100,000 scholarship, and everybody around me is making millions of dollars or billions of dollars, I don't think that's a fair trade-off. If this is 1977 and you don't have a TV deal and you don't have all of the money that swirls around these TV deals, these contracts, so forth and so on, then I can understand that. My issue is this: we live in a capitalistic society. And when you're old enough to earn your keep, you get paid for whatever you put in. If I have a trade, I get paid for that trade. Why is it that because these guys are quote unquote amateurs, whatever that word means now, they shouldn't be compensated? And I understand if you pay them while they're playing, you open up Pandora's box, you have a litany of issues. So this is my proposal. At the end of their career, or when their eligibility runs out, they are eligible to receive anywhere from $25,000 to $40,000, depending on what the school generates and what they have to allocate to the student athlete. They can only receive that money if they receive their graduate degree within 2 to 3 years. If they don't, they're not eligible for the money. Because to try to pay these guys and give these guys a salary, you would have an issue. And I can give you an example of what I mean by that. If there's a returning Heisman Trophy winner and there's a guy who's a walk-on the team, quite naturally the Heisman Trophy winner is going to want more money. So to keep that from being an issue, you just give them equal amount of money at the end of their playing career. The guy who's going to be a high draft pick anyway is going to get more money. The guy who's not going to get drafted anyway was going to receive his money. It's not a big deal. But I feel some kind of way because if you're a high school coach in your cricket, you can get some money. If you're one of these major conglomerates, you seem to get money. If you're a big time coach, you get your money with bonuses most of the time. If you're a part of the TV contracts or if you're part of the TV networks, you get your money. The only people who are not getting their money are the people who people come to see, the gladiators, the athletes. And 9 times out of 10, the only thing they're left with is our memories. And I know when you're in school, you should take advantage of that, this, that, and the third. But if you are a true amateur, why does that not reign true for people like Olympians who have the ability to keep their scholarship and still earn a living and make millions and keep their scholarship at the same time? Be consistent across the board. If they can make money, the basketball player and the football player who generates the revenue and keeps other sports in those schools afloat. We live in a capitalist society. It's time to start being fair. And as the popularity of college football it couldn't be as high as at this point, I think it's time to reevaluate how student athletes are treated today. Now, I know a lot of you have issues because you feel the players pampered, and some of you quite naturally are jealous. That's okay. Don't have nothing to do with that. It's about being fair and it's about being compensated for what you should be compensated for. Now, we can debate it till the cows come home. This is just my personal opinion. I've stated the issue that I have with it. I've given you a solution. So if you feel like they shouldn't be paid, that's your prerogative. But as the money flows around, I think the players should get more money, more money, more money. That's Tango with my tangent, baby. And I'm out.